It's your boy Benny. Haven't we already been here before? Like, didn't we already do this woke moment in American history and we realized that it failed and everybody voted in a landslide for Trump and a restoration of reality and normalcy and Western civilization and traditionalism in many regards? Like, didn't we already do this? We had a woke moment in advertising, right? Like, am I having like a flashback or a hot flash or some type of time as a flat circle moment? Like, we put Dylan Mulvaney on a can of Bud Light, and then Bud Light lost their ass and lost like half their customer base. I don't know. Will you ever drink a Bud Light again? I don't know. I haven't drank a Bud Light. I had no problem drinking Bud Light before they put Dylan Mulvaney out, and now you haven't caught me with a Bud Light. You go to sporting events, you go to the cookout, whatever. I won't even touch the stuff. 30% of Bud Light drinkers say they will never touch Bud Light ever again. Lost forever. This costs close to $30 billion for the brand. But you know what? There's always got to be one last guy at the party, right? Speaking of the cookout, there's always going to be one last sad dude, right? Who's the last guy to leave the party? It's always that sad guy. Who's the last guy to like buy into the Ponzi scheme, right? Or the meme coin before it tanks. Like, there's always a sucker. There's always like a last person who's like, dude, party's over, go home. That happens to be Jaguar. Jaguar.
We didn't learn. We didn't learn from last time. We didn't. So, we didn't learn. Comprehension. We didn't learn.
There's a reason why my entire timeline is filled with memes about a British car company not knowing what time it is. This is the new Jaguar ad. Okay, I'm going to do my best to respect them by, well, not pronouncing, gendering them. I'll say Jaguar. Okay, so moving on. What the hell is this exactly? You're a British car company. You've had some exceptional cars that have been made. James Bond drove your cars, right? So what is this androgynous slop? What the hell is this? I'm playing for you the newest Jaguar ad. Are you a car company? This looks like some type of like Paris fashion show fever dream, right? From some World Economic Forum drivel, right? The point of this is to be ugly. The point of things like this is to upset you. The point of doing shoots like this is obviously to wreck the soul, to harm who we are on the inside, to denigrate, to decenter us, right? And it's awful. This kind of stuff is awful. Brutalist art, freak show art like this. It's awful, right? It's just freakazoid circus stuff. Okay? It's androgynous, gross, and it has no place in 2024. Yo, if you would run this ad in 2021, it wouldn't even, no one would bat an eye. But now that you're running in 2024, when the woke moment has officially wiped brands off the earth, okay? Destroyed brands. Target saying Merry Christmas. Let's begin. Target says Merry Christmas now. Target all but canceled Pride Month displays this year. Bud Light was wiped off the face of every company in the world is trashing and firing their DEI departments. I've lost count of how many have done it. You know, Ford, Harley Davidson, John Deere, Tractor Supply, and so on. So the moment is over, and you're gonna, like, Jaguar just like comes tearing in like the last drunk, like blackout drunk guy at a party that's already over, being like, "Give me a shot! I want a shot, bruh!" No, man, dude, you missed the part. You missed it. Again, I'm going to try and be fair here. if you had released this in 2020, no one would have batted an eye, right? Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, taking the White House, letting all those freak influencers all over the White House, denigrating. But this moment's so bad. Like, Kamala Harris didn't even use identity politics when running for office, right? At all. That's how down bad this movement is. So, anyway, read the room, idiots. Jaguar fans compared its new logo to Bud Light controversy. Where are the vehicles in this woke commercial? British car maker Jaguar has hit back at critics for the rebrand, released an advert without any cars in it. The manufacturer unveiled the new logo on Tuesday as part of their rebrand, as well as a cryptic, colorful advert. You know, Jaguar, I'm not a huge car guy, but like Jaguar seems to me be like Ralph Lauren. It's like an old, classic, fancy brand that like that's driven around by rich people or people that want to be fancy and classic. So you don't need a rebrand with, again, like a androgynous Paris fashion show hangover fever dream. Delete ordinary. Ugh. If this guy showed up to paint my house, I would call the cops. The ad occasionally pops with text reading, create exuberant, live vivid, delete ordinary, break molds. As it does, characters can be seen jabbering, grabbing at sledgehammers, painting over the screen, and posing for photographs in sync. Social media users, including Elon Musk, were quick to point out that the ad offers no cars. Others have compared it to Bud Light, saying that Dylan Mulvaney ended up costing billions off the market cap of Bud Light. Oh, okay. Jaguar responded, saying, consider this the first brush stroke. Look at this. Look at the webpage. This is the Jaguar. This is jaguar.com. Okay? This is their webpage. This has no cars in it. They're champion originality. Okay? Like, again, if this was some type of lesbian dance school, instructor's course, faculty lounge, then copy nothing. We're here to delete the ordinary. Be bold, copy nothing. Okay? Like, again, this is the kind of sloganeering of not a car company. This ad was commissioned by a white liberal woman and created by a white liberal woman. Well, ladies and gentlemen. The Jaguar ratio is really something to behold. Let's go ahead and check in on that ratio, shall we? Love a good ratio. How bad is this? 66,000 in the ratio. Do you sell cars? Says Elon Musk. Yes, we'd love to show you. Join us in Miami on December 2nd. I have 76 cars. I do not own a Jag, and now I never will. This is where advertising team went after Bud Light fired them. Along with any other business that still doesn't get it, boycott Jaguar. Hello, thanks for the feedback. We'll be sure to pass it on to the team. Best wishes. Strange way to respond. Don't worry, no one's going to copy this. I'm not sure you all heard, but we aren't doing any of this liberal artsy bullshit anymore. Read the room. Where's the car? You just copied everything all other corporations are doing. Polymarket offering odds on how soon Jaguar goes out of business. We love bumming by our car. Oh yeah, not going well. Not going well in the ratio in the comments. Hey Jaguar, I fixed your ad. It took me 10 seconds. This is probably AI, I'd assume. Took 10 seconds to figure your ad. I'm literally scheduled to buy a Jaguar tomorrow, and I'm strongly considering canceling the transaction. I look forward to seeing your new vehicle lineup, says Elon Musk. Yeah. Tire. Dual exhaust pipe. Shock absorbers. They found the car parts. Is this your new logo designer? Yeah, that's right. Car Twitter today.
What the f*** is this piece of
What the f***? What is this piece of shit? As the only CMO to rebrand 3 public companies, says Kevin Dahlstrom, I consider myself somewhat of an expert on the subject. Okay, seems like a pretty successful dude, right? Looks like he's pretty famous and successful. This is the Zoolander of rebrands. It reads like a parody. It's not makes it beyond cringeworthy. The tagline is copy nothing, but somehow it already feels tired and outdated because the cultural point in time has passed. You want an avant-garde? I'm here for it. Try this. Create a modern version of this car. Make it over-the-top retro futuristic. Take a picture of it. That's your ad. P.S. Jaguar, hit me up. Okay. Beautiful car. Right? Yeah. This is there's always a villain in all this, right? So here we go. Mr. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Pronouns and bio, of course, right? So you got pronouns and bio, pretty much what you'd expect, right? Someone who is a activist. Stop it with the activism. We don't need it in sports. We don't need it in music. We don't need it in entertainment. We want to go to the movies to be entertained. We want sports to be entertained. We want music that's good. We want cars that drive, okay? And that maybe look beautiful, actually. But we don't need activism. Jaguar is for they, them, not for you. Wokeness claims another company. The head of Jaguar brand strategy. Gracious goodness. No mention of British heritage. No mention of the rich car history. Nothing. I thought this was such a great breakdown here by a marketing genius here on X. Lulu Chen. Let's just read the top line here. Taste aside, from purely aesthetic perspective, brand marketing disaster for Jaguar. For context, Jaguar sales have been plummeting, down 70% in the U.S. in 5 years. This is a crisis. Their number one strategic imperative for comms and marketing should be to sell cars. So let's analyze this through that lens. Up to 2018, Jaguar was actually growing quickly, doubling sales in just a few years. The subsequent decline was caused by two main things: lagging innovation and engineering, unclear positioning, doubling down. Even at the basic level, we know that any Jaguar rebrand should highlight innovation and engineering and pick a clear lane for branding. Here they've done the opposite. The campaign is about collaborating with collective original creators across arts, according to Jaguar's websites that's been taken over by the rebrand. We showed you that right here. That message is roughly the opposite of what Jaguar should be saying, which is some version of our cars are engineered to the gills to go very, very fast. Art school grads simply aren't associated with elite engineering ability. I'm sorry. This is possibly a marketing exec read too many think pieces about how millennials shop based on values and forgot that people want cars that are well built. Missed zeitgeist. This is the part that's really important. Jaguar simply failed to read the room. We're in an era of nostalgia. People want a return, tradition, heritage, classics. There is more in demand, and they've been in a long time. They are more in demand than they've been in a long time. Jaguar is perfectly positioned. Jaguar's iconic image of an old school British gentleman, Sir Roger Moore, a known devotee of the brand, would have been a massive asset in today's environment. Why not retro-themed campaign consisting of state-of-the-art technology with a 70s aesthetic? That's right. Just destroyed. The team behind the Jaguar rebrand. 5'7" with attitude, a Gen Z Boston Mini, new Frank Green, and a sneaky link. Copy nothing. This is their new logo. Copy nothing, except for we copied literally everything. We copied it all. Okay, a couple more reactions. This dude is really big in the tech space, right? And it does tech reviews and things like that. Okay, some people like him, some people don't. Whatever. He's got millions of followers. This is horrible. It's also the most anybody has talked about Jaguar in 50 years. This horrible ad. That's a great point, actually. You don't want people to be talking about you for all the wrong reasons. There is such a thing as bad PR. This will be taught in schools about how not to do a rebrand. I'm Jaguar. This is how I advertise cars. Sell Jaguar stock. Yeah, that's right. Jaguar, but shit. Yes. Okay, got a great idea for you. This is such an odd and off rebrand. Yeah. Copy nothing. If you wanted what we wanted was a cool car, what you got was a 21st century Addams family. That's right. The entire campaign is targeted to one customer, Mugatu. Yeah, that's right. I bought a Jaguar. I drove it home to my wife's boyfriend, F-150 once. Big and scary. That's right. Jaguar. Go woke, go broke. Go hard. No, dude, like, go hard. There's nothing hard about that ad. Nothing. That's softer than soft serve out of the broken McDonald's ice cream machine. So happy to see this. Like, they got Bud Lighted before they even got a chance to reveal their product. So here we go. We'll be watching this one closely, ladies and gentlemen. New boycott on our hands. Just what we need.